Hello and welcome to Labor Day on Good SV, but also welcome to finally, at long last, the first video from the proper permanent home of Good SV here in this luxurious 80s vintage sportsman trailer. There's still no air conditioning, so I might be sweating a little bit for a while, but we're going to get it fixed. But for now, I'm going to celebrate Labor Day, man, because it's one of my favorite holidays, actually, because I'm a labor enthusiast, but I'm also a not doing labor enthusiast. This is a day specifically devoted to resting on our laurels a bit. You know, we do a nice job, we work hard, we've met our various performance metrics and goals, and now it's time to sit down for a minute and just not be working. And so that's what we're doing. So stick around. I want to share with you, if in case you got people coming over or something, a quick, super easy spread/dip you can make that'll satisfy the non-chili heads and the chili heads both. So we're going to make a jalapeno version and a ghost pepper version of the official Good Ass Feed cream cheese spread. So stick around and I will show you how to make said spread, and then we're going to taste it together too and see how we did. All right, check it out. This is actually really easy, right? All we need to do is cut up a few vegetables, mix them together with some cream cheese and a little seasoning, and let it wait for a while. Very simple. First thing first is the green onions. And so I've got 3 here, and you kind of want to, I don't know, like some of this like less appealing bit, I always tend to chop off and not use. I'm going to go for max quality. And so like the little ends, and these are also been washed pretty thoroughly. The little ends come off. It's a little ugly. That can come off. Because it's going to be, you know, a dip served cold, or a cracker spread rather. So you just want to have a nice little clean appearance about it. And then I'm going to take basically everything down to where the onion proper begins and just slice it. All right, so there's our green onion, and you got these bits left. You can eat them. They're good like that, or you can use them for any number of things, but they're not for what we're about to do. For the purposes of this, I like just the greens. I think it makes it a little more delicate, the flavor, not quite as intense. Although I say that it's next to a ghost pepper. So yeah, once we have the green onions cut, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, beautiful cream cheese. This has been softening for a bit, so it'll be easier to work with, because if it's all firm, you won't be able to mix it up very well. And then I've also got the heat, 1 jalapeno, 1 ghost pepper, look at that, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it. That's really it. So all we're going to do is, so I figure what I'm doing, I'm going to make 1 batch that's just jalapeno for like humans, and then I'm going to make a batch and add ghost pepper to it for extra adventures. And so typically when I use jalapenos, unless I'm intentionally trying to make something like super, you know, pungently spicy, I'll always kind of cut around like this, cut around the seeds and stuff, and you end up with just the flavorful part and a little bit of heat, but not a lot. It keeps it nice and mild. And granted, this is like a spicy channel, but we're about to make a ghost pepper one for a reason. You know, this is for everybody else that might be coming to your Labor Day get together in honor of Labor Fest. Yeah, so you just dice these real tiny, very, very small. All right, there's a jalapeno. Perfect. And then, wow, we have 1 ghost pepper. And so this is going to be the same story. Ghost peppers you don't want to be handling extensively, right? And so I'm going to try to like minimize the amount of touching I have to do. But the gist of the way I want to handle this ghost pepper is to try to remove as much of the flavor. Because trust me, it's going to be hot anyway. Like if you put this whole ghost pepper in your cream cheese dip, it's going to be very hot. So it's really more about making it hot, but not so hot that you can't actually eat it. And so I'm doing the same thing with the ghost pepper, just cutting around the seeds. And you know, the seeds, they don't really add heat per se. It's the membrane inside that does. The seeds add bitterness. And I don't really want bitterness, to be honest, in this particular thing. I want a nice, delicate flavor to not overpower the cream cheese. And I'm cutting these very, very tiny indeed. So remember, ghost pepper hand. You can use gloves if you want. I think maybe that's a little overblown, but you definitely want to wash it real good. One thing I do recommend is if you're going to be handling super hots, or even habaneros and up, keep your fingernails nice and trimmed, because you can actually wash the oil off pretty good, but if you get a bit caught under your fingernail, that'll come back to haunt you later. So keep your fingernails groomed and you won't have such a problem with the residue. So yeah, now we're ready to assemble. This is a very easy one. I usually take a lot longer to make things. So we're taking about, this is just cream cheese. And again, it's been softening. You don't want it to like get so soft that it's like melty, but just nice and where it feels like melted butter inside the bag. And then we're gonna take our bowl and we're going to put the cream cheese in it. Yes, cream cheese in the bowl. And then it's really just a little scrape of our scallions or green onions for regular people like myself. Jalapeno in, and there we go. So, and really then it's just about mashing this all together, and we'll season it once we get it all nice and mixed. It's mixed, and so then you really just go in with a bit, not a lot. I put a little bit of kosher salt. I want to preserve the flavor of the cream cheese, but just give it a little dash of salt. And I like a couple of grinds of black pepper. It has just a little bit of seriousness to what's otherwise like a nice, relaxing, refreshing flavor. And again, the jalapeno, you know, it shouldn't be too hot, and the cream cheese will mute it also. So it should be like the perfect temperature for a little bit of party snacking with a few beers. And once you get it nice and mixed, we're going to portion out the jalapeno portion just into a little jar. I'm going to keep about that much for my ghost pepper. That should give the non-chili heads a nice sample of my wares, and the chili heads an exciting experience at the hands of cream cheese. Perfect. So we've got the cream cheese in the jar. Lid on the jar. And that one's done. And then we just move on to the ghost pepper, which is going to go about like you would think. I'm going to scrape these ghost peppers in. Any bits of jalapeno I might have missed will come in. Get in here. Perfect. Look how pretty that is. This works good for Christmas, given the color scheme. And if it's cold out, this would be a nice little warming snack. There, and so this is already seasoned. So we just want to, it doesn't need a lot of help in the seasoning really, because it's so flavorful, especially the scallions are really going to make this thing. But a little bit of salt and pepper helps to bring out the chili pepper flavor just a bit. There you go. Got the ghost pepper version, another jar, and put the cream cheese in the jar. In you go. And just like that, we've got two nice little snack-sized portions of party dip. Or a spread, really. It's more of a spread than a dip. But yeah, we got the jalapeno, scallion, and cream cheese, and we've got the 1+ ghost pepper for the more excited types. And all you need to do now is put these in the fridge for, you know, a couple hours, just to let it set back up, and also let those flavors kind of meld together, because then the cream cheese will start to take on those flavors. It'll get really, really tasty. But yeah, pop it in the fridge, wait an hour or two, and then we're gonna have ourselves a party snack. It wasn't so bad, was it? It's pretty easy. I hope you weren't disappointed. A lot of my food is tedious and long to make. Most of the things I show you how to make take hours. This one doesn't. It just takes a few minutes, and then you just kind of let it rest for a bit. So yeah, we're gonna jump in and sample them before, you know, our various guests and honored dignitaries come, so that we can make sure that we've met our goal of deliciousness. And so you know, I kind of got the idea from the filling for crab rangoons at some really good Chinese restaurants. They'll put a lot of scallions in there. I mean, cream cheese and the scallions just take on a really good flavor that I can't get enough of. So I thought, well, hey, I'll put peppers in it. So yeah, the jalapeno one, the aroma is scallion first, but then the grassy greenness of the jalapeno comes in behind. Oh, dude, yeah. I like these buttery crackers that are known as Ritz. Actually, this is the H-E-B generic version of Ritz. I think the butteriness kind of goes, but honestly, you can put this on almost anything, and it's really good. One of those things is actually a hamburger. This is really good on a burger. Yeah, so this is the ghost pepper version. So it's exactly the same as you saw earlier, but it's just got the, you know, the bits of ghost pepper in there. And this one, It smells strikingly similar, but you get like that slight smoky muskiness, like a little hint of it from the ghost pepper. And the thing is, like, if somebody is a non-chili head and you can get them to have a couple drinks at your little Labor Day party, this is a really good way to kind of walk them a little further down the chili head path, because the cream cheese really does wonders to mute the ghost pepper heat. It's there, but it's not nearly as visceral as if you just ate these bits of ghost pepper by themselves. Oh, that's off the hook. It's so good. Oh, man. Yeah, we done good, man. Moral of the story, you've got to make this the next time you have people over. It's a crowd pleaser. Everybody's going to love it. You always get that one that don't like onions, but to hell with them. If you don't like onions, I don't know what to tell you, because that means you don't like anything. Because onions are the fabric of cuisine. Like, there is no cuisine without onions. And so if you don't like onions, you don't like cooking. If you don't like cooking, I ain't worried about whether or not you like my dip. But if you're okay with onion, this is perfection. Because the cream cheese is just a vessel and provides like this richness in the background. But then the stars are anything you add to it. And so you can actually take this dip in a lot of different directions. If you don't want to go chili peppers, if you caramelize onions, it's really good with caramelized onions. Yeah, a little more salt to compensate, but that's really, really good. You put basil in here. Any herbs, really. To me, the bare minimum is the scallions and the cream cheese, and you can kind of build on it from there. But if you put fresh herbs, dill is really good. Mint, not so much, but like sage, thyme, like any of that, it just brings out whatever that is. Or if there's other like roasted red bell peppers you want to use, that works really well. Pimentos. It's just a canvas. You can kind of put whatever you want. But the less the better, because it really brings those flavors out like this. So you get the onion, but you just get this really delicious chili pepper flavor without that much of the burr. So it's a good way to kind of showcase for your guests like what the ghost pepper tastes like without them dying at your house. Yeah, long story short, it takes but a few minutes. You ought to make some. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you do try it, let me know in the comments how it went. Or if you took it in a different direction. I'm curious what you did. Because you can take this in sweet direction too, and it'll be just fine. Yeah, all purpose, man. This is one of those like easy party recipes. Even if you already like got dinner planned for your guests and you just need to buy yourself like an hour to get some stuff done, you can throw this out there with some crackers. Everybody's gonna ooh and ah about you, and you didn't do nothing. It's great. So yeah, the sleeveless redneck Martha Stewart fully endorses this party dish for you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy your Labor Day, will you? I hope you get some good rest. You have some time to put your feet up and relax and maybe spend time with your various family relations and friends. And I hope that wherever you are, your air conditioning is working. Because in here, I'm quite hot. Yeah, but it was a pleasure showing you this recipe. I hope you have a great Labor Day. Click subscribe if you haven't already. We do similar stuff to this. It's all revolving around the spicy universe. We make some stuff. We try some hot sauces, eat some peppers, different kind of things. Many things. So click subscribe. Click the bell. You'll be notified every time there's a new piece of content for you to consume on your favorite rectangular device. And click like if you enjoyed. It's very, very easy, but very delicious, quick recipe. I thought I owed you a fast one after all the slow recipes I put on here. Yeah. So enjoy the rest of your day. And I will catch you up on Wednesday. We're going to have a little review of Melinda's ghost pepper but jalapeño hot sauce. And then on into Friday when we'll be diving into some tasting of Cheetos mac and cheese, which I'm surprised exists, but we got to know. Is it good? Is it not good? And I'll pass that information to you. But yeah, hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much. Hope you're not too hungover at work tomorrow. I know I'm going to strive not to be. And I will catch you next time. Right here on the internet home of this. Happy Labor Day, and thanks for watching Good Ass Feed.